Welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting together side by side for financial freedom. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, the moment that I've been screaming and talking about for weeks and months, even years at this point, I think is finally here. We've been talking a lot about the 50 daily moving average for Jasmy, and we have said time and again that look, this is where the bull market is made here for Jasmy. As we're referring to the past, you can see in this moment that was the case that we were having like a 200 and something percent in terms of a pump. Then we also saw another one right here. We also had a very big one right in this moment, and of course we can go as far back as 2023 and maybe 2022 as well. You can see another crazy pump right here after we crossed that 50 daily moving average. One more example would be this moment also right here, and that was resulting in about a 140%, right? So I mean, all these other moments have been great, and this one was around 400%. Of course, the reason I'm drawing your attention to this is, of course, we saw that on the 12th of July, we crossed that 50 daily moving average here for Jasmy. And that was the moment that I was officially turning very bullish here on Jasmy. Of course, one thing that I've also brought up time and again is that, yes, in as much as we break the 50 daily moving average, what we have also seen in the past is that there is usually some kind of a backtest that happens here. You break above it, you backtest it as a support, and then off and away you're going. This may not be the best example here because it was actually one of the, exceptions where we didn't see the price really get into gear, but even that was also around a 70% pump. Once again, if you look closely to this rally that we had back in November, December, you also saw the same thing. You break above the 50 daily moving average, you backtest that, and then off and away you're going. It was, of course, the same thing here. Maybe not really a huge breakout, but there was that backtesting of the 50 daily moving average, confirming it as support before the rally officially begins. Same case right here as well. So this is what I've been waiting for Jasmy to do. Some of the times we were talking about this thing, the price was way up here and we were anticipating about a 30% drop. It really is a little bit disheartening for a lot of people, but these are things that we expect here for the crypto market. So the question now is, was this right here enough? I mean, have we already flipped this into a support level? And of course, anticipating the Jasmy price to now start kicking its bull run. We've got very high price targets. I mean, I can mention a few here. If we go ahead and take a step back here for the all-time price section of Jasmy, what we realize is that we had, of course, this area, which was obviously previous resistance here. Then we broke above it, we turned it into support level, and then we're looking to, break above once again here. Now, what you notice is that, of course, towards the upside, there's always been this resistance right around 6 cents. And you saw what the price did right there. We've already tried that level like 2 times. I mean, 3 times we can say, one here, second, and of course the third time was, the rally that we had last November, December in 2024. Then, of course, what we are looking to do here is to get back to this, top of the range. But I don't think that this is where the price will stop right around 6 cents. I want to believe that we're going to be going for the big one this time around, which is, of course, you can see here right around 31, 32 cents in this region. I think this is the next level that the price is going to be doing. So if I may just go ahead and map out what I anticipate here, I'm anticipating something like this. Obviously, we break out here at some point with a violent backtest, and then, of course, we stretch all the way up here to right around like 32 cents. If, of course, the price is way much more bullish than there, maybe we can exceed that. But for now, that is not my main thesis. At the moment, I'm thinking that, yeah, we have to get to 6 cents. I think the price will be able to do that. Then, of course, from there, we're looking to break the next resistance here, which is right around 32 cents here for Jasmy. I actually believe that we have the conditions that we need for something like that. My thesis has always been that I think Bitcoin is going for its last stretch, and it's in this stretch that we're going to be seeing Jasmy and other altcoins actually do just a fantastic job. So I've made a video like 2 days ago, and I was saying that, look, in the next 48 hours, we can expect this and this to happen. And what really I was looking forward to was, the Jasmy price just coming down a little bit to that 50 daily moving average. And right now, I think I can safely say that I'm going to be sleeping a little bit much more at peace, because what I've also done is to get into a long trade here on Jasmy. I've been talking to Patreon members about this time and again, telling them, look, today I'm adding more to my Jasmy position, today I'm adding more, and we've been adding, and now we've got a position that is built off right around $6,000 on Jasmy, and I think it's just going to be a fantastic one altogether. We'll ride it, and I'm of course inviting anybody who is willing to do that. Right, there's a link that I've put in the description where you can go ahead and copy that trade for free and with no hassle. All there is to do is to click the copy button, and automatically you copy all my future trades here on Jasmy. And I can tell you, in the last 3 weeks or so, we've got a win rate of right around like 71%. So I think that's decent. So go ahead and check out the link that is in the description. If you don't have a WeX account, I think that's going to be super easy to do. There is also a link that I've put in there with a fantastic welcome bonus of up to $30,000 10,000 USDT, and of course a 20% deposit bonus. I think it's really a great deal altogether. So this is a non-KYC exchange, so all you need is your phone number and your email, then you're good to go, right? So check out if you want to be seeing those trades here on Jasmy. But other than that, I'm thinking that maybe this is enough for the Jasmy price to start, pumping towards the upside. Maybe we can have some kind of a pullback during the weekend, but I really just don't expect the price to go ahead and start dipping below 1.4 cents and stuff like that. I think this is good enough for now. And I was also taking a look at the Bitcoin price, and there was something very interesting that I saw right there, which pertains to the Bollinger Bands, and they are the tightest that have ever been in history, right? So let me go ahead and, maybe hide these drawings that you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So the Bollinger Bands are squeezing the price into oblivion. And this basically is indicating that there is some kind of a massive move that is just about to happen here for the Bitcoin price. The question then becomes obviously like, in which direction is it going to be? Is it going to be towards the upside, or is it going to be towards the downside? I think, in my humble opinion, it's going to be towards the upside here. Looking at where Jasmy is, where the dominance is, where the rest of the altcoins are, I really don't see a scenario in which we pull down heavily here for BTC. But to be honest with you, if we go down even towards the downside, what are we looking at? We're looking at, a minus 5% here for the Bitcoin price. So let's say Jasmy drops another 10%. I think even still, that is not a really huge deal. But I'll be honest with you, my anticipation is that we actually break towards the upside here and we start, moving towards the upside once again. I really believe that we're going to be wrapping this bull run very much quickly. Not much time left in this whole thing, but the good thing obviously is that we have been here for a very long time, right? I mean, we deserve this. This is to come to a conclusion at some point. So I want to thank you so much for watching the video. If you could, please delicately tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family, and then I'll see you on the next one. Take really, really good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.